It's been a while since I last talked about Bombardier. The last time I talked about Bombardier is when they did a share split or reverse split. That was like a 30-to-1 stock split, and that was like a last year on third quarter. So since then, I mean, actually, I usually talk about mainly about passive income. The funds like a BMAX and these new passive in monthly paying dividend stocks or funds that they are more popular these days. But now and then I do talk about individual stocks, and and today I'm focusing. My main topic will be about Bombardier and also the market news overall, the big event that's happening. Why I'm revisiting Bombardier is just because I've seen Bombardier actually has hit an all-time high, and I want to talk. I want to talk about this stock and see if is it time to buy Bombardier, is it time to sell if you're owning the stock. And by the end of this video, you will be able to know what action should you take when it comes to Bombardier, because we're going to look at the analyst prediction of the stock. We're going to look at the health of finance, financial statement, balance sheet, and cash flow of Bombardier. We're going to look at who's buying the stock, because this will determine if the stock is healthy and there are big money behind it. So those are things I'm going to talk today. And if it's your first time, just make sure you subscribe on this channel. This channel talk about money, investing, and anything related to finance. So and hit the bell button whenever I release a new video, which I'll be doing at least twice a week, Monday, Thursday, and Wednesday, or either Wednesday or Thursday, depending on my schedule. So if you hit that bell button, you're gonna be notified whenever a new video comes out. So let's go. First, if you don't know what Bombardier is a airplane manufacturer in Canada. I've talked about Bombardier before, so you can go back on my videos and see what Bombardier is. So it's an only Canadian company that does make a plane. We have U.S. company, of course. We have a Boeing. The mix. The bunch of company in the U.S. make airplane, but in Canada we have only one company that does build airplanes. These are business world-class jet, and we can see here on this news here, world fastest passenger jet goes supersonic in test. So this supersonic meaning it's the first airplane to go supersonic, more than the speed of sound, compared to airplane like a Concorde. That was many years ago in France. That's the only airplane that it went that fast, and this is the second one. And this airplane was built here in Canada, Toronto and Montreal. That's when there were plants that this plane is being built. And Bombardier has actually used to build more type of airplanes, and of course they sold those segment of that type of airplane and also train, and now they're focusing more on this airplane. And if you want to know more about this company, you can watch my other video. I made a video about this company and the stock and everything related to this company. So now Bombardier stock. The ticker symbol of the stock is BBD.B, which is B stand for B share class, right? Which is a voting share. 69 price of today is 69.57. We'll look at the graph here. So the stock before it was at 69. Before the stock was about like a $2, $3, and then the reverse split. Usually on reverse split, most of the time what happens is the stock usually keep going down, doesn't go up. But in this case, actually, we see Bombardier has actually grown double digit. So it was about 3, and then it split, and it came to price was about $30. And you can see in a year, 1 year passed, the stock went all the way down to about 18, and then now is about $70. We look at the opening price was at 69.49, and then the highest was at 70, and the lowest was 68 today. Volume is about more than 500,000 volume of today, and market cap is about $6 billion, and PE ratio is 15, which is a pretty low PE. But also this PE you're gonna have to compare with its peer, other airline like Airbus, like Boeing, right? 52-week low is up 70 to 18, We've seen that, and previous was closed at 69.50, and yesterday, of course, that was the highest, about 70.59. That was the highest he has been for the past 52, more than 52 weeks. So that's a good indication of the stock that's keep going up. We look at the key data, right? So if we look at the key data, we can look at metric of this stock, moving average, moving, like this is a number I want to look at, moving average of this stock, which is, this is a technical analysis. Technical analysis for people who are doing trading, not looking at fundamental. For me personally, I usually like fundamental. I look at the Costco, I know what they do. They sell this, they do this, they do that. So McDonald's, like Bombardier, whatever, I just look at what they do more than versus going with the technical. But if you're a technical person, you look at the 200 moving average. So moving average is about 200, moving average is 40, and today the stock is about $70. So that means it's above its moving average. That indicates usually about buying opportunity, versus if it's lower than that, then it might be a selling opportunity for people who own the stock. So these are the number I want to look at too. 52-day moving average. Return on equity is about 5%. Return on asset is minus 145. Dividend history, of course, it doesn't have dividend on that class. Last time they paid dividend was April 30th, 2015. 2014, that was the last time. The stock does not pay dividends at this moment, this particular class B share. Let's look at trading history. Who is buying this stock? We look at who's buying the stock today. Just as today, I'm not going on the many days, or we can go back, we can see the whole week, but we're going just today. We will see BMO, Bank of Montreal, Nesbitt Barnes Inc. They bought, and they're a seller. Here is a buyer, and these are the seller. Goldman Sachs Canada, Morgan Stanley, TD Securities, Scotia Capital. These are anonymous people. There's TD Securities, Barclays Capital. So, and also we see a TD also sold a lot of it, right? That's why it went all the way. They bought a lot of it, and then of course also they did sell. So that's why the stock went all the way to 70, and then it came down a little bit. So these are just buyers, and these buyers, what they tell us is just more like, well, not only individual, or individual like me and you, normal people buying, but also institutional investors are buying, right? Not only retail traders, like normal people, like me, you, and the retail versus institutional. So we can see here at the buyer, these are institution, and the reason why they have here, because these people, they buy millions of shares on a daily basis. And also when I look at the Morningstar, also we see company like BlackRock iShares, they did buy the stock, and also Vanguard, they did buy the stock to put on their funds. And then they usually, iShare and Vanguard, they usually hold the stock for a long time. They don't buy and sell. So that's a good indication that the stock has some behind it, has these institutional investors. When you look at we're going to look at two things right now. We're going to look at analysts, how much they predict, but that will be the last thing. We'll predict how much the stock will be going. And there's a financial, what's the financial health of this company. So the first number I'm going to look on finance, or their financial health, I'm going to look at one number, one metric, and this is the cash flow. It has increased from where it was before. So your free cash flow, look at this, it's 17 versus 95 it was in 2021, and 2019 it was even lower than that, and 2020, this is 2021, and this is 2021, this is 2020, and 2019 it was even minus 1,000, and 2020 during the pandemic was even way bad. It was minus 2,000, right? But now has increased, and that increase, it's 654. That's a good thing, because we can see if cash flow has increased, a good health of company. So let's look at the last thing right now is analysts. What analysts predict? What's the price right now? They have the stock, potential stock price So we have 5 analysts that buy price, we have 4 hold, we have 1 sell, right? So the most consensus is like most they say either you hold the stock or you buy, and the highest is about 110.50 and the lowest is about 60. So at this price right now, it is almost double to where it's predicted to go at the highest. And if at average, is going to be 79, so still $10 from where it is today. Either way, you're going to make your money, and this is based on 10 analysts offering 12 months price target for Bombardier and Class B share subordinate. That's 12 months. So 12 to 6 months, this is the price is predicted to be going either 110, and the other analyst I seen on Morningstar was about $80 to 92. So there you have it. These are the data that they have for Bombardier stock, and today I just want to make this short video to kind of revisit Bombardier. And one other video I'm going to make is comparing Bombardier and Air Canada, because these are the main one is actually airline manufacturer, and the other one is more of course, air operator, which is Air Canada. I'm going to compare between these stocks because I know a lot of people do love Air Canada and they buy. I have friends who are on Air Canada. So this is the video. If you're interested, just let me know. Leave in a comment below and let me know what you think. And what do you think about this price target? Do you think is reasonable for Bombardier to be going to 110? Leave your comment below, and also watch other video about Bombardier. Thanks for watching. Till we meet again. Bye bye.